guys, welcome to today's video. I get a lot of questions about life in Korea. I feel like if I had this information when I first moved to Korea, things would have been a lot easier for me. If you are visiting Korea or if you're moving to Korea, hopefully this information is really helpful to you. If you are moving to South Korea, honestly, everything is so exciting, everything is so new, but you are going to have to deal with really tedious tasks. One, for example, is getting a phone plan here. It is more confusing than I thought it would be, to be perfectly honest. When I moved to Korea, I knew nothing except that I should have an unlocked cell phone in order to put a SIM card, and I didn't really know how to set up a plan, and my Korean wasn't yet very good, so I was really lost in thought on how this whole process worked. Now, there are a few famous phone companies here in Korea. I've coincidentally just been with this company called KT from the jump. So I've been with them now for the last couple years that I've lived in Korea, and I've just never wavered. It's just always been my go-to. So that's what I'm gonna recommend for you guys here. I was recently invited to a KT store here in Seoul that was rated #1 in customer satisfaction, especially amongst foreigners here in Korea. This store is the #1 in the whole country, so you know it's legit. It is located right outside of Konkuk University, exit 1, and it's just around the corner from the station, super easy to find. I spoke with some of the staff there so I could get all the information for you guys. I'm gonna break it down in terms of what you need to know, what you need to do, what documents you need to bring, and most importantly, how much it's gonna cost you. This KT branch offers postpaid SIM cards, phone plans, Wi-Fi plans, bundles, you name it, they got you covered. I think one of the most difficult things as a foreigner coming to Korea, there is sometimes a language barrier, and even if you do speak Korean quite well, it is always really difficult when there's paperwork involved. You just want to be clear in what you're getting. This particular store, there are staff here who speak Chinese, Vietnamese, Uzbek, Russian, and English, so hopefully one of those has got you covered. Personally, I've heard such horror stories about foreigners coming to Korea and then learning that their phone plan that they signed up for, they thought it was one thing and then it actually turns out to be something totally different. And even the person who I spoke to at the store, she told me when she first moved to Korea, she actually thought she was signing up for a phone plan that was like a little under $100 a month, and then a year later she gets a phone call saying that she has all these back payments due from overusing her data. So you definitely don't want to be put in that situation where you get a phone call saying you owe X amount of money when you clearly didn't plan for that. If you're traveling to Korea or moving to Korea, you're going to need a SIM card. And when you're moving to Korea, you actually can't get a phone plan until you get your ARC or registration card. So you're going to need a SIM card for like the first month that you're here until you can switch over to a phone plan. To get a SIM card at the store, you're going to need your passport and your payment method. So whether that's card or cash, that is up to you. The options for SIM cards usually range between 5,000 to 40,000 won, depending on what you're getting. Now, when it comes to phone plans and Wi-Fi, you're going to need to bring your ARC as well as your bank information. So after you get your foreign residency card, you can sign up for a bank account here in Korea with one of the major banks. You just bring that information to the store, and that way your payments are automatically deducted every month from your bank account. On average, they said that people usually get plans that run around 97,000 won a month. That's obviously subject to change based on what kind of plan you want, but that is like kind of a rough benchmark for you guys to keep in mind should you be moving here and knowing that you're going to be obviously using a phone. I know sometimes this information is not always the most exciting to learn about, but it is really, really important, so I hope you guys found this really helpful. And if you have any other questions, please feel free to comment down below. I'm more than happy to answer them. I'm also going to put the address and how to get to this particular KT branch down in the video description. If you ever need it for reference, it is there for you. In the meantime, guys, as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!